Just kidding. Oh shit.
I know. Until we get an army.
What a rookie mistake, huh?
What, going on your own channel?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. We're all brain dead here.
Clearly. Nah, I don't know. Emma's the one who caught it. She's like, you realize you're on your own Gmail account, right? Yeah, it's real funny. Laugh it up. It is funny, I guess. What's up, guys? Copy. All right.
I know that guy.
I've never seen him. Did he dye his hair? Really? Why is that funny? Yeah, I guess I'll take a water.
Thank you.
We went live on my personal Google page on accident. And I was there for like 6 minutes.
Wait, isn't it live right now though?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean to you?
It means that I can't do even the simplest of tasks.
Can I drag you around for a second?
No negative talk, buddy.
Okay.
That's not what I meant. Like, what are the ramifications?
Not many.
I'm just gonna
Put it on
drag
mute
you
for a
around,
second
but
so you can talk.
Can I put it on mute?
I don't know. I thought you could. Or pause or something.
How do you? Yeah. Learning new things. Learning how to press buttons. How many buttons do you think we press a day as like humans?
As a community?
Yeah. Including like touchscreen buttons.
trillion. I tried to blow something off my shoulder, but I'm wearing a mask.
It didn't go very far. So this is nice. It's quiet. It's peaceful.
Yeah.
Everybody's just hanging out, taking care of people.
Can I show you my signs?
Yeah, we'll go see the signs.
Let's go see the signs.
We'll see the signs. Say hi. There's just it was a stick.
Hi, I'm Kat. I made a bunch of signs.
Yeah, I went through the Mason every day.
So
They
you
lit
have
up
to
my
go
board.
that way.
Are you gonna explain them, or am I just gonna like look at them?
They lit up my arm.
Will you read them? Come over here and read them.
Black Lives Matter. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. George Floyd. I can't breathe.
Okay.
So bad, even introverts are here, which is me. Hi.
That's my favorite one.
Fuck.
Fuck 12.
No justice, no peace, and police brutality. Dump your racist boyfriend. He ain't shit.
Sounds like you learned from experience.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Kat. I'm trying to see who I can talk to who give me one of the better recaps of the night. Last night.
Probably Trey. Right? Maybe Chris.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Oh yeah, that's always happened. Sorry.
What the fuck?
I tell you, my nerves are bad. I need some rest. I'm geeked up. I have my. I'm gonna be up in Aurora tomorrow.
Literally, I don't.
We're gonna go to that protest.
All right.
There's another protest in Aurora?
We're alive
Yes,
to
at
die
6.
at. We're alive. I'm gonna be there armed
Yeah,
with my
me too.
AR-15. My homegirl's gonna be there with my AK-47. She's gonna be there with her daughter.
I'll be there. I might just be sitting in my car in the back to pull people.
You want to do this real quick?
Niggas want to go there to test my character.
Over here. Just through there. So, all right.
All right, what questions you got?
Well, just tell us about last night. I mean, it was nuts. Like
Yeah.
I've seen videos, I've seen pictures. It looks horrifying, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we've been out there for maybe 24 hours. We had received notice from the park rec supervisor that, you know, they weren't to push the issue. Everything seemed pretty chill for the most part. Police that came by earlier and kept pushing the goalposts as far as why they wanted us to move. Because people were drinking alcohol, this or that, and they kept changing their story. So after Aurora, I kind of become more armed with myself around the medic stuff. So making sure I was labeling my shit clearly. And on the front lines where I was, again, making sure clear I was a medic. I was one of the first people who got maced. And what happened then, at least from what I remember, I dropped to my knees, grabbed my bag because I had all my medic supplies, only medic supplies, along with their mace. But they twisted my one arm behind my back, my right arm, and left arm they were trying to twist it off, and so twisting it the opposite direction. Hence why I got the hairline fracture. And the entire time I'm telling them, like, I'm a medic, I'm here to protect people and help people. Finally, they got me sat up and took them a while to get the EMTs to give me a saline wash, and then in the fucking jail they didn't let me shower till 8 a.m. To get the stuff off. And were no help there until I went to urgent care at 4 or 5 this afternoon after I got out.
So you had to wait to go to urgent care until after you got released.
Yeah, I mean, they had nurses there, and even the nurses, I mean, this arm, if I were to unwrap it, it's covered in scratches and stuff like that. And so the mace around it was just inflaming it, super red, almost purple, and very clear where every single scratch I had. Yeah, even the nurses were like, oh shit. And so I was kind of joking with them. They almost seemed on their side.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But they gave me a little bit of a saline wash for my arms because I was bothering me at the time. It wasn't until I showered in the morning that I realized how much this all hurt. That was more than the bear mace or whatever they were using. And so,
Plus, I mean, that's kind of a shocking, traumatic thing to go through, you know, for sure.
I mean, all about this is traumatic. Like, I've been through traumatic stuff before, but like, you gotta put that aside for other people out here too. Like, everyone Blackman's experience is traumatic every fucking day.
So tell me about the standoff, like the numbers, what prompted it, what the police brought.
Trying to remember, around 7 or so, they had maybe 20 officers, I would guess. I tried having my GoPro, but I lost that in the scuffle as well. I had recorded on there, but I think about 20 officers. They had helmets on. And that was when they tried to open up communications, but again, they all looked pretty armed, and they already had their hands on their mace, and so we're ready to go. But that was when one of their officers was talking to our guys, and again, they were pushing the goalposts. So that was going on around 7 or so. They left, and that was when news and everyone left. And then around 11, which was the ordinance for the park, that's when they showed up again in much more force. And even people were warning us that there were 30, 40 plus officers around the corner.
I got some word of that as well.
Yep. And then they lined up and just kept pushing us through. I mean, first thing they did to me was try to pop me in the stomach with one of their batons to knock my wind out.
Yeah.
And then a few seconds later, one of our guys was laying down some fire extinguisher to kind of cover us, and they may have thought it was mace. They told me that they got sprayed with mace first, and that's when they started macing people. That's when all that happened.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think what else. It was just, I mean, yeah, again, I'm out here because coming from public health, coming from the healthcare field, like, frankly, police are a public health risk at this point. And honestly, with their budgets as large as they are, they're not thinking about prevention. They don't use evidence-based prevention tactics like we do with public health. And they rely on force for compliance instead of actually de-escalating and using verbal techniques. And so, you know, when they do that and stuff, they try to claim that we're coming super armed, but we're coming armed to protect ourselves. So, I mean, as I see it, it's a public health risk, and people need to hear that and realize that, you know, police need to change and do that stuff. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're safe. I mean, it's good to see you out here, but make sure you get some rest too, you know?
Yeah. Probably not walking for a minute.
All right. Stay safe tonight. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Let me know if you got any more questions and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Glad to add on more.
Okay.
Or even cite some statistics and stuff for you if you need that.
We like that.
That's my job, man.
All right.
I'm not good. How are you? What?
Oh. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
I was wondering if you want to do like a little brief recap. You don't have to put your face on there, but everybody's really curious, and I feel like
Talk to the lawyers.
you do a pretty good job of it.
Pretty positive about the case. They're doing all the work pro bono.
Yeah, no worries.
45% split fee.
You ready?
Yep. Go ahead, man.
So what's up? Just cool.
So just give us a quick recap of the standoff last night and the aftermath of it and what you went through.
All right, so just starting where the standoff was, we were just forming a line, putting our arms together in unity, just to stand together, and they moved in on us, originally just with the nightsticks, pushing us back. You know, we have the right to defend ourselves, you know, if someone is assaulting us illegally, and that was completely illegal what they were doing. So as soon as that nightstick was put up against me, I put my hand up against it and pushed back.
Yeah.
I was defending myself, and but fortunately that made me a target. And I was hit with mace, tear gas, pepper spray, and nightsticks.
Like day one.
Yep, like day 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And I was hit so bad that I ended up going into shock. And
Did you have to get medical attention?
I was taken to the emergency room. I was injected with, I can't remember what it was, whatever it is to
You went to the
like calm your body down.
Ativan, probably.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. But you know, I was not totally there.
No.
They sponged me down and sponged as much.
You got a sponge bath, huh?
Yeah, as they sponged as much of
The perks of protest, huh?
chemicals off me as they could, and they gave me 2 5-milligram Percocets to just to help with the pain.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still on fire right now. Like,
Absolutely,
with the sponge bath included, I bathed 3 times, and my entire body is still on fire. Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And everyone else is too, because I mean, we're not going to leave just because we're getting hurt. You know, like, that's not a reason to leave. As long as people are getting killed in other places, people are getting lynched on the streets. I believe something like 120 people have been killed by police since the riots have began. Like, as long as that's happening, like, we're not going to stop.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay
Thank
safe.
you, man. You too.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
How are you?
You know, ready. More ready than yesterday. I should have been doing this yesterday.
Yeah.
I wish I was wearing this jacket.
Yeah, it looks pretty nifty, man.
You just dropped one.
It happens so much. No, you're good. Yeah, how are you? So you're the one that was released. There's what, 4 left in there? Oh, no, I had to go. have a list of people who were arrested.
What's up, guys?
More shit's still going on Reddit. Tonight's 35. I would at least there was a lot of people there. Right?
Yeah, that was probably an off-color thing to say, but it's fine. Well, here I would say like 50, 60, 70 people. This is the Occupy camp. Yesterday it was at Civic Center Park, like by the amphitheater, and that's where the standoff happened. So they moved the encampment over here. And I mean, there's been police presence driving by, a lot of undercovers, squad cars with like 4 or more officers in them. I don't know, the energy's pretty heated. People are pissed about last night. Yeah, you can check the video
They're saying,
on Cut the Plastics
so the
page.
city is saying that there were fire extinguishers and bear mace, and I responded. The city is saying owning a fire extinguisher is a reason for chemical assault. I'd say the extinguisher was used after the development of chemical weapons. Are you saying that they can't arrest someone who owns a gun without first shooting them? Their justification for using chemicals yesterday is that there were chemicals present.
Because they have chemicals.
That sounds exactly like what
Right. They were gathered. Did you? Can I have a minute?
Yeah, sorry. All right, we'll talk to him in a bit. Do you want to say anything about last night?
Last night? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, I can say a few things about last night.
Yeah.
Shit, so it was a peaceful demonstration the whole time, you know, just handing out food to homeless people around the area. Just having a good time, having our tents out set up. Yeah, we were there to stay the night and occupy the area, but just to prove a point. No violence, nothing was happening, nothing was being thrown. All of a sudden, cops started lining up against us across the park and started coming towards us. And so we linked up, we got together, and then they stopped. I'd say, I don't know, maybe like 25 yards away, maybe 25 yards away, and stood there for like 5 minutes. Then all of a sudden, they just opened up. Started, like, we were chanting, yelling, chanting. They just opened fire on us and started spraying us with the gel, and started spraying us with mace and shooting pepper balls at us. I think there were some charcoal bags that were shot last night. Yeah, charcoal bags. And then,
I don't think I even heard of those.
yeah, fucking just, they're just like bean bags.
Oh, I got you.
Full of like charcoal. I don't know. That's what somebody told me. That they're shooting charcoal bags. I never heard of charcoal bags either. I got hit with a baton. Not too terribly bad. I mean, obviously, there's people out here that have a lot worse injuries from batons than me.
Yeah.
Any amount is bad.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to preface.
I took my goggles off at one point because I couldn't see because of fire extinguishers that went off, and the sodium, the sodium carbonate or whatever it's called, was caked on my goggles.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see anything out of them. So I pull them off, and as soon as I pull those suckers off, the cops already know who I am.
Yeah.
As soon as I pull those suckers off, all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh shit!" Just get sprayed in the face, and then my hands got sprayed. I've been on fire. Well, my hands have been on fire all day. The eyes chilled out around noon o'clock, like noon this afternoon. And then, but yeah, that's saw a bunch of innocent people get arrested, like no reason at all.
Yeah. It was 6, right?
Yeah, 6. Just straight, just like chanting chants, bro. And like cops would reach in and grab. They were targeting females. Like they were reaching in and grabbing the females, like the smallest females they could, and pulling them out of the crowd. And I think at least 4 females and 2 guys got like jacked. And then another thing that I heard last night is like a little 8-year-old girl got shot with like one of the pepper balls.
Yeah, I read something about that. I wasn't too sure on the details.
Yeah, I know. I knew who the little girl was. Well, I'd seen the little girl around,
really?
but I didn't know
I think I remember as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard from a bunch of resources last night that she got shot. I was like, oh, DPT about to get screwed.
I don't care, dude. I think it's just me that can't say that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else can.
Oh, everybody else can say
Yeah,
that?
people just
Oh,
get
okay.
mad at me when I do it.
Oh, okay. I just figured I'd be respected.
They call me uneducated.
Uneducated?
Which may be true, but...
Well, I mean, you were in the Army, so...
So that means we're not.
We're not educated at all.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
All we do is sit around and wait, right? Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up.
Hurry up and wait.
Nuts to butts, dude.
Nuts to
butts. Remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Peanut butter shot, bro.
Okay, good.
Remember that peanut butter shot? The PB shot?
At
Booty.
we had a couple of those.
Oh yeah, of
At
course.
what was that called?
That's MEPS.
No, not at MEPS. The one right when you get to basic, but you're not assigned your platoon.
Oh,
Called
it's like an intake.
yeah, it's called
It's called reception.
reception.
Yeah, I think it's reception, right?
Yeah, that was the worst, dude.
That was the worst. It's like you're literally walking in a line and getting pounded with shots.
And not the good kind.
No, like needles. Not that big.
Remember the chicken walk, dude? When you're at MEPS, you got to do like this weird duck walk
to make sure you can
you have full range of motion.
full range of motion. Yeah,
And so all your bones they can hear if your bones crack and shit.
like
Dude, what were we thinking? Why did we think that was a good idea?
because it was a babysitter and it was a good $200 a month and free rent and free food.
That's how much we made?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I
All right, dude.
was like, babysitter,
You don't gotta convince me. Sign me up.
money, free place to live. Shoot, I'll sign away 4 years of my life. Might as well be signing the contract with the devil.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of the same thing.
It is.
You're dancing with the devil.
So, are we marching tonight?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I kind of hope we're going somewhere. Like, I didn't get all this gear for nothing. Looking like an idiot wearing a hockey mask.
Me and my cousin, we used to talk in P's, like every word starts with P. So it's like, what's your name? Say Pam.
Emily, yeah, it permeates your clothing, and then from there just irritates the skin and gets into your pores and stuff.
How are you? Once you get it, once you train,
Are you playing Tech 9?
fine.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Nothing, just ignore me. What's Mr. Rich doing?
I have no idea. Oh, he's right behind us. Why we're backpacking.
Where's Brian?
I think we're in for. Oh, wait.
Talking about changing and feeding each other and having something to rest.
What even is life?
They change something at the same time, they can get so
I gotta go find it.
Right now we're a bit hot. This land was given to you. This land was given to you by their grandfather, right? That's basically how you look at it. Yeah, so I didn't understand last night. Last night they went south too quick and it was unnecessary. Because all day they were saying they were talking, they were talking about the laws, even for toilets. Last minute they got pissed off and went. So the Indians laws were broken last night. They're going to answer that. Like these whites going to be, what happened last night? And they're going to tell him, oh well, Red 5. And somebody threw a dollar out of pub and they go out right. That's it means a lot. You know what it's from. Maybe they have to say that. How close was it to anybody throwing a rock
How many people? 3 million. You all right, Aaron? Always? Come here. What?
I can't be in the low shit.
What? You good? Oh, you want a cigarette? Cigarette. Those things will kill you, you know. That's the spirit.
That should be me. I'd probably enjoy that shit.
Like when he runs out.
PK, were you here last night?
Yeah, PK was here.
PK, were you here last night?
Yeah.
You should talk about it.
I don't want my face on it, but we can come down here.
Yeah, we'll just put it on. We'll just put it this way, or no, this way. We'll do it this way.
So let's see. Everybody was awesome. The park people were like, hey, here's a verbal warning. The law is that they have to give out a paper warning that says you have 48 hours to leave the premises. But they did no such thing. And then the police enforcement decided to try and get the waste management people to come and cut down all of our stuff and cut through our tents, took our waters and shit. Like basically just went in like fucking rhinos, destroying whatever they could. And then, you know, the news was there and people were there. They basically destroyed our camp and left for an hour. And then as the sun went down, they came marching up the street, about a block and a half up the street, fully in battle-ready armor, riot gear. They pushed upon us. Like there's videos out there, you can hear the screams of agony as the cops beat some of our peaceful protesters. There was children in that crowd. Like everybody out here, most people out here, they have jobs. They have 9-to-5s. Some of them stay around because they haven't been back in work because of the coronavirus or whatever. But like that was uncalled for my body to still be burning from the chemicals they used on us last night.
Yeah.
Like it was complete overpowerment. Like they had no emotion as they were shooting pepper bullets and gas and spray. I mean, we were lucky that we were so collected. We held arm in arm and we kept backing up. You know, kept the people, like, there was definitely 100% people there that were not with us that I've never seen the whole protest. For instance, there's videos out that you can find, probably, hopefully, of some guy in the crowd just throwing a bottle at the cops, and the people of the protest went and isolated that man, and he left. Yeah, we don't even know that dude. He was not there. He wasn't feeding the homeless during the daytime. And people are saying, oh, why don't we see any of the good footage from the daytime? Well, people have jobs. You know, he can't always be here to film us. And what's the point of filming? What, we're not trying to like, I mean, I don't know what anybody else is going to do, but like to just show off online that we're doing that, this isn't that what that is. This is a protest. This is for justice. You know, just the fact that we're doing that and helping the homeless and healing the homeless, that means that community can take care of community better than the city or the system is or has done.
And in the end, the homeless benefit as well from us like having success in this movement,
right?
You know, like everybody went.
Dude just walked up, had a cut hand, and 3 of our medics went over to heal the man. Like, where are the outposts of the city? Where are the outposts of this perfect system that protects all people? Why are they not out here having mental health people come out and talk to these guys that we walk past on the fucking corner? It shouldn't be just us. Because, yeah, there's veterans out here. Yes, there's parents, there's teachers, there's nurses, there's painters, there's arborists, there's mechanics, artists, musicians. Like, we are all under, basically, except for the older people, we're all under the age of fucking 35. And, you know, we are the generation before we didn't have any of the technology that the kids come after us and the people behind us.
Yeah.
People just, the energy shifted for a second.
Yeah, I mean, clearly though, I mean, after what happened last night, a lot of people are shaken up, man. A lot of people are injured. A lot of people
I went to work today and I had the damn shit was on my brow still. Like, my hair got covered in some kind of chemical shit.
Some kind.
Oranges in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, PK. You stay safe, man. I appreciate you talking to
We
us.
will be safe.
What do you think we're up to tonight? Are we gonna march?
Seeming how by unanimous votes, I need to take a nap.
I voted for that, actually.
So we'll vote for that. It's about time for me to get some fast food and fatten up and go to sleep because I gotta work at 7 in the fucking morning.
That's dedication right there, friend. All right, thanks, man. Oh. Here, can you hold this for a second?
The energy happening right now. I appreciate you keeping everybody informed, but when I start talking like this, I need you to stand as far away from me as possible.
I just grabbed it.
I know, I'm just telling you. It's not you.
Literally, I didn't even have it the whole time.
It's just a heads up because, like, I've seen a lot of these streamers out there, like, get the same disclaimer for everybody. Hey, where are you?
This is the.
Can you get the
Wait a second. Don't tell me the story till 9.
Yeah. It's done.
You're good. No.
Please, because I want to hear this.
Oh, I put my.
Actually, you know what? The guy from Michigan had a better experience. He looked him in the eye. And the motherfucker waved at him. As soon as he started looking at him.
What up?
Order of operations.
Yeah, the police have been running back and forth.
Arts and crafts day.
Yo, were you there when that Crown Vic
Oh
show
my God!
Um,
the cop that was like rubbing his hands together?
Yeah.
I think you were asleep or laying down.
I heard you guys talking about it. I didn't actually like see him in his car, but I have seen him driving by.
Remember who the gentleman from Detroit is? That was also there at the time. He was remarking on it. I mean,
Tell me what he was wearing. I'll figure it
I
out.
think it was like a white kind of tank top kind of deal. It had something on it, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
He has kind of like fun kind of hair.
Fun hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Charlie, I think. Yeah. The guy who I thought was you.
No.
No? Okay. Well, I don't know.
No, it's a
Then.
black gentleman.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, we'll figure it out.
Sorry, I guess I should have been there.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Did you get to see the video?
Yeah, the YouTube page crashed last night, but the video stayed live, and I couldn't, since I'm using a browser, I couldn't pull the video back up. Like I was just stuck, and the video said live. So yeah, I was having a lot of issues last night, and I could have just gone to Facebook. I realized, but oh well.
Yo, Charlie saw him too, though. I just remembered. Charlie was there. He saw it. He could
Okay.
talk about it on camera.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want him to. Shit, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. How are you? Just living the dream. Oh, sorry. Leave you hanging. My bad.
You think we're gonna march here in a second?
Yeah, I believe so. Sandy, I don't believe so. But I haven't seen that yet, so. So yeah, there's like 40, 50. How many people do you think?
30 to 50 for sure right now.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to bum this chair for a little bit.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
You have a fun night last night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Spicy night.
Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Oh, you know what's funny about this shit? Them banning bats and stuff at the Capitol? They had the fucking AK-47s and shit like 2 weeks before George was dead. They were like, all those Trumpers are out there with their big ass machine guns.
Yeah.
Somebody said, shit, we can't bring bats? Like, it's to protect against them, dude. They're the aggressors.
I don't know. It's all a mess.
Sorry, I was looking for my boy. He said the Colorado Lookout was here. I was doing my call.
Oh. I feel left out now. I feel left out. I was like, wait,
So
is there
we
something I'm
sing
supposed to be a part of?
The Denver crew that's on YouTube, like the activist protester, gonzo journalist, mostly happy fuck the cops day. guys and gals, we sing songs. We can serenade whole crowds, right? And so one of them is Ole, 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 Happy Fucking Cops Day. And so just to do a call in the middle of a setting, just Ole, and that gets the call back so you can hear where your people are at. Yeah, turn the car on. Look it up. Sorry. I was trying to grab my camera and come over and get it set up.
It's all good.
Because if you...
Yeah, I feel left out then.
So if you want to just charge your phone...
Was that something I was supposed to know, I guess?
What? Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He was talking about a group he's in.
I want to be a part of a group. Nobody invites me to anything.
Tell him. It was a group, I think it was a media group.
Yeah, I've never heard that word before. Ole, ole.
I have your battery? You saved my life that night. I mean, your battery was what I was, why I would go back up to get it. Because I was like, I can go sit in the car, I can charge the phone and the battery, I can make that happen. And then everything's packed up, except for one food table. And then they started announcing that it was an unlawful assembly. So, thank you. I'm gonna go live. When did you get it? 35?
Yep, 35. 35. Oh, that's true, Don. We have our own group. It's fine. I wonder what happened to that cooler. All right, so what? It's coming up on 9:30. So this is the essentially Occupy campout that moved from Civic Center Park last night. You guys can check Cut the Plastics YouTube videos. Somebody mentioned like an hour and 35 minutes. You can see everything go down. A lot of people compared it to day one down here, which was nuts. You know, CS gas, pepper spray, batons, pepper bullets, rubber bullets, bean bags. 6 arrests. Everybody's out now. Everybody who went to the hospital is out now. How are you guys doing? It's been so long. I'm so lost without you.
In a hot spot to do that. It's the heart of the city. It's my personal opinion that managers.
So I think we're.
And
I think there's going to be some movement within the group here soon. It looks like people are getting ready to go. I'm not sure where.
The reason that I'm focused on YouTube right now is that I understand that police have been driving past this intersection for hours today. Will you expand on that?
You want to say a story? We saw a white Crown Vic earlier.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to come like this.
I can speak up for it. So earlier today, I went down and went to the law offices and started speaking to some lawyers. I'm sure you got that text earlier about Adam.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Just making sure.
We're talking, that's great. We know attorneys have a variety of different strategies and that there's a variety of methodologies, all of which have their values. And that attorneys are asking me for my videos and that they're wanting to get what I got as somebody who's not actively involved.
Yes, absolutely.
I might be actively involved because I'm a player in the scene, but
Yeah.
I do it from behind the lens and carry the Constitution as my excuse. So you've been here.
Oh yeah, no. So back to the story. After I got back from the law offices, I sat down. I was talking to Red and a couple other leaders, people of the group. And this white Crown Vic starts pulling up. At first, it looked like it was some dude just bought it off of a car lot, you know. It was all busted up, rusted, dents in it, like paint peeling off the back and front and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, cool. It's just some dude driving around in a Crown Vic, you know. But it stops right in front of us, and it's a sergeant with the Denver Police Department, and he's going like this, looking at me, just staring dead straight in my eyes, man, just looking at me. And Red looks at, I go, Red, look. And Red looks at him, and he starts going.
That was Red, yeah.
Rubbing his hands together again. And that's when I got up. I hopped up real quick, and I started yelling at the cop. I'm not going to go into a full extent of what I said. It's kind of graphic. So, but ultimately, the police officer drove off. We've been seeing cops driving up and down the alleyways over here all day.
Do you recognize that cop from any actions you've been at in the last week or two?
Oh yeah, last night. I was yelling at that sergeant all night last night.
Wait. The sergeant, did you tell me that there was a sergeant in a car over here rubbing his hands together? And it's a captain or higher that's supposed to issue the order for gas. Right? So sergeants, I didn't see any captains last night.
I didn't see any captains last night.
I saw an LT.
I saw an LT, but the lieutenant, he was the commander for the Division 6, right?
District 6, yeah. District 6.
I saw the LT for that, but nobody else. That's absolutely true. They have to give the order. Sergeants can't, lieutenants can't.
Right. They have to see it. They have to be on site.
Yes.
Did you get assaulted in any way yesterday that you want to talk about, or have you conversed with a lawyer to tell you that you're...
No, I can talk about it. So last night, when the stuff started popping off, guns and the pepper bullets and tear gas, tear gas, the gel, the mace, and all the other shit that they were doing to us. Once I heard the first pop go off, that's when like fight mode ran, you know, and I started like grabbing people and pushing them away and whatnot. I fortunately did not get hit for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I was seeing people all around me just start getting hit. This 8-year-old girl hit. You know, all these people.
Wait. Did you just say an 8-year-old girl was hit?
Yeah, that was confirmed. Yeah. They hit an 8-year-old girl.
In Denver last night.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Are you paying attention, world? In Denver, Colorado, after the federal courts ordered the cessation of chemical warfare, the city of Denver cannot arrest somebody when there's children around using chemical weapons. That would be like if there was somebody standing around her or nearby her that was legally concealed carry, and they saw the bulge of the gun, and they started just randomly opening fire in the gun's direction. They might have shot her, so she got hit with chemicals.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely wrong. And I mean, in the military, that would be an act of a war crime.
That is a war crime.
That's a war crime. You know, So I got hit with a couple batons. Not too bad. Other people got it way worse than me. Got maced in the face a couple times, like once, and then I made the mistake of just doing
Touching
it. It just started burning. But no. Other than that, it was just a fucked night. And
Do you feel that there was? Did you observe provocation by the people that you were around you? Is this a group that teaches that kind of behavior?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We don't necessarily tell people how they can and can't protest. But last night, we were one. We were a unit, locked up tight as one, and the police just charged in at us, started shooting us, tear gassing us. We were just chanting our chants, defund the police, F the police, fuck 12,
So you were locked arm in arm.
Yeah, on the sidewalk, not even on the grass.
You're on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And would you say then that you was everybody like that? I mean, where were the missile throwers? Where were the people that were provoking the police into this chemical warfare action?
You know what, man? As a matter of fact, looking back and thinking about that, I think the people doing that shit were on the other side.
So you're saying that the people that you were with, was there some reason that
there was nobody throwing nothing?
Is there some reason that they were not throwing things?
The people that I was with?
Yeah. Like, do you advocate for throwing?
I don't advocate for throwing anything at a police officer, because once that projectile leaves your hand, and if it hits a police officer, they have every right to do whatever, because you have now acted upon. They don't know what the hell's going on, and that's what's fucked about most shootings today. There's no justification. So, but with this, it's no, I'm not an advocate for it, because personally, I don't like getting shot by pepper rounds or plastic rounds. I'm more of kind of an advocate of, if you want to tip road signs into the street, or tip porta potties, or tip.
Okay, I want to stay focused. I want to stay focused, because what I'm trying to create is an image for those people who didn't get all the angles or didn't see it all, or maybe just hearing about this for the first time as they're watching this video in 2 weeks. I don't know, right? The people you were with, what I'm trying to understand is, you have messages, you have signs, you've marched in the streets and held it down for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. There were squad cars rolling by the encampment all night long.
Yeah.
The sound of chants were happening, but I didn't observe with my lens or my eyes rocks or bottles being thrown at those vehicles, as was a response for some of the activities during the first week of protests.
Yeah, no.
Is there a reason why y'all were out there doing what you were doing and not throwing bottles and rocks at cops?
I think it was more of the fact of being one unit and showing that we can be strong and together as one, and not break up and not be separated from each other, rather than causing havoc and causing other things, turmoil with the police. Being peaceful like that, and then the police opening fire like that, shows so much on the police brutality spectrum.
You had to do it over again, would you?
Yeah.
Do you plan on stopping the message that you're carrying?
No.
What is the message that you carry?
The message that I carry is, I'm fucking sick and tired of all of the news articles, all of the stories that I hear, the history of this country. I'm tired of it all, and I just want it to start changing and start being what was promised to all of us. A land of equal opportunity, a place where everybody's treated as one.
Hey, everybody, just a point of clarification. I don't think it's made
ultimately that's
earlier,
what.
but the current amendment would very much like you reclaim some of their privacy and their space that we took from them last night. That is a deciding factor in it as well.
You're good. Equal opportunity. So you look pretty white from over here. You got plenty of opportunities.
I do. I'm very privileged.
So what's unequal about it for you?
There's nothing unequal about it for me. It's unequal for them. And it's seeing this over and over, like just reading throughout history, seeing the slave trades, everything from the slave trades to the whole slavery to the Civil War, all of that. Sorry, I'm getting off track here.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's just seeing all of this brutality amongst a different colored person.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, I get it.
Because we're privileged.
There's people that come out of their houses into the streets and they serve food and they're doing medicine and they're doing these things and they even watch this stream and then motivated to get out there and come.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm trying to drive this because our cameras are telling this to the world.
Yeah.
Right? And so.
Listen up! Order!
Listen up.
We got some shit to talk about! Bring it in!
Thanks, man.
We can talk after it's weird now.
Yeah, I guess you can't meet. I don't know if I want to film it. Yeah, let's see that.
I'll follow you.
I'm gonna just leave the cameras here. Let's see what goes on with the first.
Hey, we stop. Go! Stop!
Order! Order! Kill cameras. Camera kill. Kill.
hash it out.
Order! 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 I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, damn, there's just so many subjects. Like,
I'll write 5 and I'll throw them by you tonight.
I mean, I can go for hours on the criminal justice system.
Yeah.
Many, many hours.
Same.
Very strong words and feelings about such things.
Strong words.
Mrs. and Mr. Reagan.
Oh, the war on drugs.
Yeah.
How do you say that lady's name that was just arrested today?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay. I've always read it. I've never heard it said.
Did you see my Facebook post?
I liked it.
Right? I'm probably right.
Yep. He was like, I'm going to be the first to say it. What's her name? Did not kill herself.
Ghislaine Maxwell didn't kill herself.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, that dog is not tied up.
Or like, wait a minute. You know Epstein? All right. Cut him out. Cut him out. What? He's just my gardener.
My gardener?
Like, damn. Cut him out. Cut him out. Too much reliability. Kill him. Like, what? Dude, I literally had to wait in the King Super, so I was taking some of the bathroom. And this is the most uncomfortable thing to wear while you're sitting in the car in front of a King Super. And like a security guard's just watching the whole time. I'm just like, so I literally had to like turn on some fucking Indiana Jones music or something else like orchestra for some reason. I feel like that's more like, oh, he's not a threat. So I had to turn on the fucking Indiana Jones. So like I'm blaring, and they just kind of watched me. And then like after like the song finished, I like turned it off. I was like, I'm wasting my battery. And I'm like, I was just trying to prove a point. I'm not in danger, but it's like I feel like the security officer, King Super, just staring at me like this. Went in his car, got a drink, and just kind of walked up this back, just a little porch. And I was like, what the fuck, man? So I tried to figure out.
14.
Huh?
Sorry, keep going.
14?
No, somebody said, what number am I thinking of? So I said 14.
Don't lie to them.
7?
7.
Don't lie to them, man. It's 2.
What do you think, dude?
Because 1 is the loneliest number, man.
69.
Basically making orange juice.
69.
crazy part about it is you're not next to it. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean,
You can see it from the outside. You're like,
Yeah.
Okay, but when you're inside, you're like, damn, your voice can feel your voice.
Did you ever tell me about what happened yesterday on here?
We both did it together.
No, that was yesterday.
But not after they shot us.
I'm talking about today. Or wait, yesterday. Oh my gosh.
We recapped after they came the first time together.
Yeah, that was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
But not, you didn't, the next recap, the more assaultive, aggressive one.
Okay. No,
No, bro.
Yesterday, but
Last night.
I posted this video and I didn't make it public, but I'm gonna make it so you can see it. Because there were faces.
He was just over there.
It definitely got fucking intense. Like seriously, just like what the fuck.
Look at the little dog.
Oh, you little baby thing.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can see its tail. It's just like,
Aw.
do you know what that breed's called? It's part of the Bichon family. The poodle. Small.
It looks like a toy poodle. We could play it on here, yeah?
Oh yeah. It's 17 minutes, but not all of it is good.
Oh.
This pole is so cold, man.
We can definitely get the first minute on there. Or
Yeah.
10 seconds on there. See if there's action. 10 seconds. Just press play whenever you want.
Good God.
I have goggles that you don't want to worry about
what I'm gonna do.
I was being a medic, so we dragged somebody off the street.
Yeah.
He got shot in the face.
It's fucking intense, isn't it?
That's crazy. So that was last night at what time?
Right when they attacked.
11 or 12.
I thought it was closer to 1, but I don't know. Late.
I think it was 11. Or, 1. I think you're right. Around 1.
That's fucking crazy. Also, you're lucky that she has the sound off, which is very good. It's like
screaming.
Yeah, the screaming haunts me. Man, fucking with you.
At that point, I just put it on the floor and you can't see much.
That's crazy. Crazy. Wow. Where is that? Oh.
I made it so you can see it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll grab it later.
All right. This hand right here is all right.
It just had cold face. After he
Yeah.
got shot. I don't have his permission yet. He has to see it first.
Gotcha. So, what are we doing? So, anyways, let's. Yeah, you get it.
Felt that right there. You're like,
Yeah. We will talk about.
What's up with doing pizza subjects? You're like, ew, no, we're not doing pizza.
Oh, it's pizza again.
Tacos and pizza.
Yeah, tacos and pizza.
No, strawberry topping on pizza.
Are we doing this again?
Wait,
Yeah.
strawberries on pizza?
Yeah.
Not for me.
If we're gonna use pineapple, why
You've
not
never
use
tried it.
I have not.
Have you? You can't.
Hold on, wait. Can I put it with cream cheese or put?
You don't have tomato base, by the way.
I'm actually gonna share this.
I don't think I'd like it because it's a tomato base versus if it was maybe on a garlic, like alongside a margarita pizza, maybe. But it's the tomato with the strawberries that's deterring me at the moment.
Yes.
And my car is just veggie food. Thank you.
Aren't they both technically fruits?
Hold on. I don't care if it's a fruit or a vegetable. The flavor combination is what I don't really like.
Hey, I just don't get pineapples if you can't use strawberries.
Do you need this?
Sure,
Yeah, I'm
for me,
standing
it's all
by. All right.
flavor shit.
Oh, sorry.
Hey! Does anybody want to hear some education or something that I might say that's super kind of interesting about stuff?
Yeah.
What? I'm giving out information. I have to leave after I do this. I have to go to sleep.
That's something I
Is this
I
information
don't do it very often, so
or are we supposed to shut our cameras off?
I don't give a fuck if it's filming or not. I am just a hello world. I am just a black man out here protesting. I am not with any coalition. You can check me out, but I don't give a fuck if you do or not, because your feelings ain't my feelings. This is my domain, and I protect my shit, and I protect the people that are in my domain.
Right on.
Okay, 400 years ago, white people brought black people over here and enslaved them, and sold them, and treated them as less than human. For 200 years, while the white man built the country and created its laws, its system of government, while 10, 15 generations of white families got to grow and flourish and make choices that could make their lives better. And then 150 years ago, white people freed black people from slavery. But then angry people created laws that made it impossible for them to vote, or to own land, or to have the same rights as white people. And even erected monuments glorifying people who actually had fought to keep them enslaved. All while 5, 10 generations of white families got to grow, accumulate wealth, gain land, and get their education. And then 60 years ago, we made it legal for black people to vote and to be free from discrimination. But angry white people still fought to keep schools segregated and closed off neighborhoods to white only, and made it harder for black people to get bank loans, get quality education or healthcare, or to marry a white person. Like, I'm a half-breed, everybody. It was not looked great upon by my elders or by my family members or relatives of mine of me being the first mixed child of my family.
My people are mixed too.
And then we entered an age where we had the technology to make public the things that were already happening in private. The beating, the stop and frisk laws, the unequal distribution of justice, the police brutality. Police began in America as slave patrols designed to catch runaway slaves. And only now, after 400 plus years and 20 plus generations of white Head Start, are we starting to truly have a dialogue about what it means to be black. White privilege does not mean you haven't suffered or fought or worked hard. It doesn't mean white people are responsible for the sins of their ancestors. It doesn't mean you can't be proud of who you are, but it does mean that we need you to acknowledge that the system our ancestors created is built for white people. It does mean that we aren't disadvantaged because of the color of our skin, and it does mean that white people, this is the white side of me saying this stuff. We owe it to our neighbors in all colors to acknowledge that and work to make our work more equitable. Thank you, everybody, for being here. My name is PK. Like I told you,
hey, PK.
My energy is my energy, and your energy is your energy. Be proud of your energy. Fight for your energy. Keep your energy clean. Be careful what you take in. They say it all the time. Be careful what you take in when you're watching shit, when you're listening to shit, when you're waiting for the next attack of somebody having a conversation that's aggressive. Be careful what you take in. Be careful how you take what you take in. Consider the sources of the things that you take in. This is your life. This is your story. If this was a movie, you are the hero. You are the protagonist in your story. I'm just a guy floating around here. Don't float around in your movie, bro. Good night. Shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, nigga. Get some rest, brother.
All right, guys. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. You guys, you know me. I want to thank you for being out the other night. I told you guys less than a week ago I'd take a bullet for you. Well, I didn't take that. But just know we're fighting this on all fronts. We're out here every night doing what you guys feel is best. We got stuff going on with lawyers. I work in public health. We got stuff going on there, but we're trying to push this stuff. So I just want to thank all of you. That's really all I gotta say. And don't tell me, by the way, that you're sorry what happened to me. Because it's cops that should be sorry. I'm happy about this. Yeah. Thank you.
This thing is not liking me today. Yeah, I see that guy.
I'm not gonna stand on that. I just wanted to say you're pretty tall.
Yeah. I really hope that we can maybe. I've heard it entertained that we can just move down a little bit. I am open to even just that. Like, I've heard people say that we're tired and we're injured and everything, but like, you gotta realize that you're also like, we have homeless people in our ranks, but like, let's not get it twisted. Some of us are choosing to be here in support.
You got injured by the police yesterday.
We get to shower, we get to go home and take care of ourselves. Come out here and do whatever we do today. I felt concerned about disrupting yesterday, and I'm holding myself accountable for not saying anything good. But I really think, like, if I can impart anything on it, it's like, I think we need to get out of these folks' house, like out of their living room. Like,
What's up,
they were
Luke?
comfortable for us. Like, think about if you establish some sort of routine, and then like the party came over, and like you still fuck with what they have to say with, but I mean, you still got to take your own personal comfort into consideration. And I don't know that I would be confident enough to come out here and challenge an entire crowd to leave my space when it's not their space, it's everyone's space. I'm just asking y'all to consider that aspect of it, because, like, I mean, Capitol, that was a strategic thing. Like, I don't really care where we go, I just want us to leave. And like, I'd be happy if we did it together. Like, that would be awesome too. That's all.
Does anyone have any other options?
Yeah, I'll go talk to him because I know a couple.
Yeah, what about the option
I'm
of
gonna go
just
talk to
scooting down
a few of
15 feet?
them. I'm gonna go talk to a few of them. In the meantime, it sounds like you need to wait to just prepare yourself.
This is definitely the area that I would stand.
Are you leaving?
Why are you giving me shit?
I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna go do? Spaghetti?
That's really awesome.
Yeah, you're welcome to join and eat spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Margaret's a mess.
Not a lot of us have shitloads of experience.
I don't know what everybody's doing.
I think right now they're about to go, and I feel like it's about to get more dramatic.
That's fair. Well, thanks for the invite. I'm gonna kick it for a while. Since
Hang out and like message us. We'll be all right.
Okay. All right. Cool, guys. Be safe.
You'll be there. You'll be in a road tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can you let me know if there's anything before Aurora?
Yes, I will. There's stuff after Aurora though, at the Capitol.
Yeah, I don't know if like this last time when we left Aurora, a lot of
Yeah, I know. I remember. That was
Yeah.
that was terrible.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll stay in Aurora with like people there.
Yeah, I get
Really
that.
depends on what the vibe is. I don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
If it's like last time, I'm probably gonna stay.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, let me know when you guys make it to your intended destination.
Right over there.
Okay.
Is that like pointed right at me?
It's pointed at this.
Okay.
We've been filming the pipe.
I was like, this is getting awkward.
All right, bye guys. I mean, you would think so after what happened last night. I mean, tricks with all the facts, huh?
No, it's fine. It's fine, honestly. You can run, you can ditch it, but it's strong, right? It's strong, and it's relative.
Nice, Don.
It can be stronger and lighter, and if anyone has any leads on heck, wood isn't probably strong enough to stop a rubber bullet and probably just freezing. Your shield is probably the single most important thing you could honestly have. Because if you're gonna get shot at with rubber bullets, I fucking guarantee you're gonna be a lot more confident with this shit if you're a dude protecting your nuts. Because I'm not wearing a cup, but I have facial protection, right? I had a guy from me to you shoot at me with a rifle the day I got arrested. I took a shot with this fucking rubber bullet gun and he missed, right? But if you would have shot me in the nuts, I'd have been fucked. This would stop me. I'd have to do this or something or crouch, but those are right sides, right? We need the right shit. We did a really good job of bringing all shit like shit like that.
Doggy. Hi, dog. What's he eating? Pizza crust. Always back to pizza, dude. Every time. It's a pupper. It's peeing on the pipe, dude. Marking its territory. Come here. This is the most exciting thing that's happened so far tonight. This dog. I don't know.
Because this is the situation.
Somebody said that is one ugly dog. Somebody said, I thought it was one of those giant rats from the park. We ain't in New York. Yo, you see those things grab a whole pizza and grab it upstairs and bring it upstairs instead of stairs?
If it's a COVID related, if we're here and we're protesting right here.
One had my leg. Yeah, there was 137 pounds.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. To be honest, this is kind of making me want.
So are they like trying to decide if they want to move the encampment further down the road? Is the homeless the issue?
Apparently, the homeless is the issue, but when we showed up last night, there was only two, maybe 3 tents over.
Yeah.
And there's more. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
They all started moving up here because of the
So I think he just went and talked to them to see.
Meshing in with their camp, where if police come, they're gonna get fucked up. So they're cool to move down. Yep, I talked to Nikki, and I used that whole talked to Nikki. They were on board. Yep. Zilla told me. So I talked to Nikki, like, here's what we talked about. You guys are thankful. And they said, all right.
Hey, again. Oh my God.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick. I just talked to these fine folks over here. What they want from us is to separate our camp from theirs. That way, if something does happen, they don't get drawn into our shit. Yeah. So they were okay if we move up 1 block. The leader over there, Nikki, very nice lady, also suggested if we move to 10th of Pennsylvania, that should be a good spot for us. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know anything about that. So that's another option they suggested. But they would be fine if we moved up at least 1 block so we're out of their way and don't cause shit. So thank you.
If that's an option, they should use the car. In order for us to find a good spot, we need people to work the signs.
Isn't that what these guys have been saying?
Yeah, all
I understand that sometimes 75 this little shit.
Because either way, we're gonna
Getting out of the house. For several nights in a row. At the marches, at the live streams, at the actions, drawing people out. We're coming to find out that
Oh, so now you guys want Facebook? They're like portrait, no landscape. Facebook, no YouTube.
Make up your mind.
Strawberries on pizza, no pineapples.
Might as well do mustard.
Mustard? I feel like that's a thing that's been done.
it's been 8 years. 24 hours at a time. That's not so. I know what we had a war.
So some of the leaders are just trying to decide. Hey, nice to see you, friend. Brand. Trying to decide the next move. How are you? Oh, you know. Lots of red cars tonight too. You actually just push it. You don't even have to take it off. See the little arrow? Just it slides. Keep going. Just get the right angle. There you go. Well,
Literally, I was here. I woke up here. I was in the goddamn ER, bro.
hello. Hi.
Boat 12! Boat 12! Boat 12!
But like, earphones too. It was all together. Anybody missing a phone? Can you unlock it? Unlock it.
What's going on?
Oh, not too much. You want to match like a family board.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on.
Do we know the same place now? I know, that's why I'm saying it.
I just want to know. I'll pack it so much. That's all.
I wash clothes. Who got clothes?
There's still a pretty good amount of people. I don't know, 80 to 100 people. I think, as I said, some people want to march. Some people want to move the encampment. Some people want to stay. I mean, a lot of people are upset with all the police contact and aggression that happened yesterday.
Anyone missing one?
Yeah, and the big man.
I look at.
Yeah, the mask that matches too. So it's like it's your luggage. Oh, it's the top.
Fireworks.
Yeah, we're gonna head down. We're just moving to the other side. Not very far.
You haven't seen Panda anywhere, have you?
Not in a minute, no.
All right. I need Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Did you watch that video?
I have the video too.
Huh?
I have the video as well.
Do you think that's a try to play something? Huh? Why is that?
Because you went towards.
We were spraying close on face to me.
I know. Yeah, I know. But
And dude, they unloaded on me. Like, they motherfucker dropped like 15 peppers.
Oh, I know, because I got it too.
Yeah, he fucks me up with that. Maced me right on top of the head.
Are you in?
Hey, you guys have any questions? Come back.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
If we're presented with information, changing our mind, not like digging our heels in.
What's the word, Bird?
I don't know.
All right. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy.
I'm probably gonna sign off until we make a move or something. I mean, we interviewed people about last night, so there's not much else going on besides that. Just kind of the community going on of the Occupy movement. You know, plenty of people donating all types of supplies, medical gear, food, water.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna be live again tonight. I just don't know exactly when, but I think we're gonna be moving out. But my phone's overheating again. So we'll just hang out for a minute and you guys just follow the YouTube page and we'll go from there.